What interceptor should you buy in Twisted? Should you buy this narco tank, or maybe this narco tank? Who knows? The debate has been ongoing since they were first added to the game, and in real life.
Out of nowhere, here's Reed's cute little red shoe.
Because my opinion is correct and yours is not, I will be telling you guys which one of these to buy so you don't waste your money. All information in this video is factual. So right off the bat, disclaimer, I am not going to include the first 3 interceptors you can buy in-game, as they're cheaper, therefore, in my opinion, not as good. Well, not in my opinion, the fucking stats say it. However, if you want to buy a cheaper one, go for Dominator 1. Alright? It's technically the best gameplay-wise and money-wise. Like, they're cool, but to me, unless you're buying them for nostalgia purposes, they're a waste of money. And like, come on. You knew I was going to talk about 2 vehicles in particular that compete for this top spot, which they should be pretty obvious, because every time you pull up to the Prior Lake gas station, you see the entire US GDP spending per capita sitting in some parking spots. I am, of course, talking about Tiv 2 and Dominator 3. These vehicles are so ingrained in modern day chase culture that basically everybody knows what they are, even if they've barely even looked into storm chasing as a whole.
You know what? Fuck it!
And in the case of Twisted, these are the 2 top interceptors you can purchase. But one of them has to be better than the other, right? Well, yeah, but it's not really an easy question to answer. For the average person. Well, here you are. You just got $250,000 and are wondering which homemade Jagdpanzer to buy with your hard-earned money. Get it? Because I'm calling you a fucking no-life because you're playing a Roblox storm chasing. What the fuck is wrong? Let's do a quick stat comparison. So for an extra $50,000, you'll get this much more stat-wise with Tiv 2 than you do on Dom 3. Now, from a number standpoint, this doesn't look good for Dominator 3, but let me say my case. If you make an argument that 400 versus 650 acceleration makes a major gameplay difference, you just fucking suck. You're awful at the game. 10 miles an hour faster on dirt. Like, if this is a major difference to you, I don't understand. Why does this matter? This is like 0 difference. However, these stats do matter and are what separate these 2 vehicles apart from each other. Dominator 3 has a very fast deployment system compared to Tiv 2. But Tiv 2 can survive higher wind speeds. So it's basically a battle for sacrificing strength for agility, or agility for strength. Pick your poison. But I am going to pick your poison for you, because there is, in my opinion, objectively one correct answer. And this all comes down to survivability. Do you want a higher chance of survival, or no? Look, the answer is yes. Surviving in-game is more fun than it is dying. Unless it's a really funny death. What the f? If we are going off survivability, Tiv 2 is objectively the better choice.
But Adam, survivability means you have to take into account everything, which includes deployment time.
You have a skill issue, and there is nothing that can convince me otherwise. You know how I said these 2 matter earlier? No. This one does not matter. If you knew what you were doing, you would not get picked up in a tornado because you didn't deploy in time. It's not that the vehicle couldn't deploy in time, it's that you couldn't.
Oh my god, dude.
27 seconds isn't even that long, or it shouldn't be that long if you guys weren't constantly out of position. When I turn around right next to a tornado and see the entire server behind me by at least 1 minute. Hello? What? It's... Like, of course you can't deploy in time. You get there as the tornado's on the road. If you were in the proper position, the deployment time would not be an issue for you because you don't suck. Anyways, look. Alright, just don't use the argument Tiv 2 is bad because it takes a while to deploy. You just need to play it better. If you send an MBT through a city with no infantry, it's gonna get fucking shat on. If you send a vehicle with a 25-second deploy time into a tornado and don't give it any time to deploy, yeah, of course you're gonna get fucking killed. I don't care if you use Dominator 3 because you enjoy having a shorter deploy time, like, that's fine. But if you say Tiv 2 sucks because it has a long one, you're bad. Overall, each of these are a good choice. Well, one can suit a more aggressive playstyle for people who have fucking ADHD, I don't know. and another is more suitable for people that can actually sit and wait for more than 25 seconds for a tornado to hit them. My personal pick for best interceptor is TIV 2. In-game, it's the strongest, more mobile than Dominator 3, and has a little bit more give when intercepting a strong tornado. I think either of these vehicles are a good choice for you, but if you don't mind saving up for the extra cash and learning how to adapt to the longer deploy time, TIV 2 is 100% the vehicle for you. But hey, I mean, at least with Dominator 3, you don't have to, like, worry about hitting deer or anything like that, right? Oh. Well, shit.